Hey everybody, KC here. So let me get this out of the way first. I'm about to reference the John Fetterman senatorial campaign in Pennsylvania. And I recognize that anything I say good about the Fetterman campaign, some of you out there are going to not even want to listen to it because you're not going to like him for his political positions. I don't know, the hoodies he wears. I don't know what it's going to be. And you would have preferred Mehmet Oz to be the senator from Pennsylvania. Let's get past that, okay? I want to talk about a piece that I just read in the New York Times, which was really, really interesting. And it was about a woman named Annie Wu Henry. And Annie Wu Henry is 26 years old. And the Fetterman campaign refers to her as their TikTok queen. And basically her job at a certain point became to make sure that the Fetterman campaign's message was being heard on TikTok and on other social media sites where, Fetterman might not have a presence, and where people that they thought of as being potential voters, they might be spending their time. So this is basically what she did. Her job was to bring their message to new platforms and to do it in a way that was authentic. They basically say you got to bring your messy, authentic self to platforms like TikTok. And she focused on things like the whole Wegner's crudité debacle that Oz had. And basically the interesting thing about that and the business lesson is how important it is for businesses, retailers especially, to find their way onto platforms like TikTok, not by using their traditional staffs, but to find new young people who might be unfamiliar with the business, but could find a way to create a kind of authenticity that's going to appeal to an entirely different class of customer. That's one way you expand, right? You identify people who are not shopping in your stores and you bring them to your brand. Now listen, she doesn't just work for political clients. She actually works for some nonprofits and also does some commercial work, because that pays the bills. But the lesson is that she saw opportunities, and the Fetterman campaign saw in her opportunities that could be exploited, that would help them long term. Now listen, it became really important in the case of John Fetterman because he had a stroke in the middle of the campaign. His ability to go out on the stump was really, really limited. She actually got him out on a different kind of stump, and he managed to win the campaign. It's a great lesson for retailers. You can't go to the same old sources of information and communication if you're trying to reach a new audience. And it seems to me that one of the things retailers have to do going forward is reach out to new audiences. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.